Breaking Stalin's Nose by Eugene Yelchin. To my father, who survived the Great Terror. My dad is a hero and a communist, and, more than anything, I want to be like him. I can never be like Comrade Stalin, of course. He's our great leader and teacher. The voice on the radio says, Soviet people, follow our great leader and teacher, the beloved Stalin, forward and ever forward to communism. Stalin is our banner. Stalin is our future. Stalin is our happiness. Then a song comes on. A bright future is open to us. I know every word, and, singing along, I take out a pencil and paper and start writing. Dear Comrade Stalin, I want to thank you personally for my happy childhood. I am fortunate to live in the Soviet Union, the most democratic and progressive country in the world. I have read how hard the lives of children are in the capitalist countries, and I feel pity for all those who do not live in the USSR. They will never see their dreams come true. My greatest dream has always been to join the young Soviet pioneers, the most important step in becoming a real communist like my dad. By the time I was 1 year old, my dad had taught me the pioneer's greeting. He would say, "Young pioneer, ready to fight for the cause of the Communist Party and Comrade Stalin?" In response, I would raise my hand in the pioneer salute. Of course, I couldn't reply, "Always ready," like the real pioneers do. I couldn't talk yet, but I'm old enough now and my dream is becoming a reality. Tomorrow at my school's Pioneers Rally, I will finally become a pioneer. It's not possible to be a true pioneer without training one's character in the Stalinist spirit. I solemnly promise to make myself strong from physical exercise, to forge my communist character, and always to be vigilant, because our capitalist enemies are never asleep. I will not rest until I am truly useful to my beloved Soviet land and to you personally, dear Comrade Stalin. Thank you for giving me such a wonderful opportunity. Forever yours, Sasha Zaychik. Moscow Elementary School, number 37. When I imagine Comrade Stalin reading my letter, I get so excited that I can't sit still. I rise up and march like a pioneer around the room, then head to the kitchen to wait for my dad. It's dinner time, so the kitchen is crowded. 48 hard-working, honest Soviet citizens share the kitchen and single small toilet in our communal apartment we call communalca for short. We live here as one large, happy family. We are all equal. We have no secrets. We know who gets up at what time, who eats what for dinner, and who said what in their rooms. The walls are thin. Some don't go up to the ceiling. We even have a room cleverly divided with shelves of books about Stalin that two families can share. Stalin says that sharing our living space teaches us to think as communist we instead of capitalist I. We agree. In the morning, we often sing patriotic songs together when we line up for the toilet. Our neighbor, Marfa Ivanovna, gives me a treat, a carrot. I take the carrot to the kitchen window, climb a warm radiator, and look down into the courtyard to see if my dad is coming. Sometimes he doesn't come home till morning. That is because he works in the state security on Lubyanka Square. The state security is our secret police, and their job is to unmask the disguised enemies infiltrating our borders. My dad is one of their best. Comrade Stalin personally pinned the Order of the Red Banner on his chest and called him an iron broom purging the vermin from our midst. I take small bites of the carrot to make it last. The carrot is delicious. When hunger gnaws inside my belly, I tell myself that a future pioneer has to repress cravings for such unimportant matters as food. Communism is just over the horizon. Soon, there will be plenty of food for everyone. But still, it's good to have something tasty to eat now and then. I wonder what it's like in the capitalist countries. I wouldn't be surprised if children there had never even tasted a carrot. Everyone in the kitchen stops talking when my dad comes in. They look like they are afraid, but I know they are just respectful. Dad swoops me off the radiator and carries me through the kitchen, nodding at everybody. His overcoat is coarse and smells of snow. One neighbor, Stukachev, follows us down the corridor, smiling and bobbing his head, asking how many spies my dad has exposed today. Not that my dad would tell him, it's a state secret. But he catches enemies every day, that I know. He told me if I see a suspicious character on the street, I should follow him and observe his activities. He might be a spy. It's wise to be suspicious. The enemies are everywhere.